Hey everybody, it is Sunday evening here at the Northwest Houston office of WFG and WSB. So I came in this morning and sent out a bunch of emails and came back and it totaled like 60 emails today. I'm targeting mortgage professionals, and you know I I've been challenged with these guys for years, man. I joke that it's like trying to teach a drunk woman how to do the contemporary double two step. They have a hard time making that transition from side to the other side, side to the other side, walk, walk. But I'll tell you what, if somebody gets it in the mortgage business and they've been in business for a bit, they got all these clients that they got into like less than 4% interest over the last 7 years. They love them, man, but they're not coming back to them to refinance at 8 or 8.5%. But they could help them with the rest of their financial picture. So I recently did a rollover for a lady. It was almost 100,000, 99,000 and some change. And I looked at my commission, and it would have been right there if I did a loan for somebody and I charged 1.5 as the broker. So I'm going to get all of it. My commission would have been the same, but I got paid in 5 days. And I'm like, oh, if I had it all together, I could fund that loan in 28 days. Appraisal comes in, if no problems with it, title's clear, they underwriting's running smooth, right? 28 days, right? And I'm like, somebody could pass the test, generate the business, and get paid on a rollover quicker than somebody who's already licensed, getting a loan through underwriting and funded in the mortgage business. I'm like, oh man, this is something that they're got to wrap their brain around, right? And I like them because they already know how to read a pay stub and bank statements or investment statements. They already know how to, they know they can see where people are spending their money, so I like them, right? This is a quick transition. Okay, you can't refinance a renter, right? You'd be really, really wasting your time on somebody that never heard of the SEAL teams, and they might they might jog every day, go to the gym, whatever. But like to think that they could just all of a sudden be a Navy SEAL, they got to want to do it, right? They got to understand what they're getting into. They got to know. They got to have some kind of idea of what to expect, and they got to want it. That's more important than anything else, is wanting it, right? I've seen guys, a yeoman, somebody stuck them in the water, put a life jacket on them, and they still drowned. All right, you can't do that. So taking somebody that from a totally different walk of life, unless there's that desire to do this business, you're, that's hard to do. Now, if you tune them and turn them onto the workshops, and they start wrapping their brain around, they start understanding what they're talking about, and they start talking to other people about what they know, right? And they can start attracting people. That's a different story. All right. I think these workshops are golden. And it's kind of like an incubator, right? To, for, it's like training for our business, right? That's a whole different animal, right? But the mortgage people are sitting on a gold mine, one. Two is they're already, like, they got half this battle won, understanding how to look at statements and figure out what they're looking at. So they got a head start. If somebody ever gets this, all right, bang, like that, they can turn their whole business around. So I'm looking for the ones that are looking for me. I've pushed enough ropes and tried to nail enough jello to the wall. I know, I'm not, unless somebody wants to do this and get people. And I'm learning some things myself. You know, if somebody's got a 401k on their job and they're not contributing to it, hey, you know what? Saving money's not in their nature, right? You know, it's somebody knows how to do the dog paddle. You're not going to make you're not going to even make the screen test in to get into the SEAL teams, right? Same thing. You know, somebody who's had it easy. They may be athletic, right? But they've been a star. They've been a stud. You know, everybody's giving them accolades because of they're all conference whatever, right? In athletics, right? That don't mean they're going to make it. They got somebody, big and mean and yelling at them, and they're like, well, they don't like me. They don't like me. I'm going to quit. They're not going to make it. They're not going to make it, right? In our business, and then I've had to learn. There's people that they're making more money than they ever made before. They got something they want to do with that money, and saving it ain't what they're looking for. They're looking to spend it. They got things they've been wanting their whole life, and they got to buy that first. They got to spend some money before they realize that they need to start saving their money because they wanted something for a long time. Okay, and they're not seeing down the road. They're not understanding the need until they understand the need. So I'm looking for the ones who are looking for me, right? And because of my background, they're the ones I can help the most. So they got to look at coming on board with me they're like hiring me with my background and understanding and knowledge, working for them. How will they use me? And if they get that, this is a game changer for them. All right. And if you're not in that business and you're listening to this video, if you can think of anybody, you got family, friends, neighbors, your kids' friends, parents, the guy that did your mortgage, right? I'd like to talk to him. All right. Have a great night.